Hello everyone, hope you're having an amazing day and welcome to a brand new video on this channel. If you're just starting out with R, or if you're an expert who wants to build on your existing R skills, then you should definitely subscribe to this channel. In part 3, we looked at the steps to perform commonly used vector operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. We also saw operations involving single vector alone, such as finding the sum, mean, minimum, maximum, dot product and magnitude of a vector, and concluded the video with the concept of vector recycling. In this video, we will explore multiple approaches to extract information from within vectors, aka subsetting vectors. In addition, we will also look at ways to modify the contents within a vector. The first approach to extract elements from a vector is using the position of the elements. Have a closer look at the vector v1 with elements 5, 9, 8 and 3. This vector has 4 numbers inside it. The number 5 is in position 1, the number 9 is in position 2, 8 is in position 3 and the last number 3 is in position 4. Now in order to extract 9 from v1, simply write v1 followed by the position of the number 9, that is 2, within square brackets, and as you see our output's 9. Similarly, we can extract the number 3 by typing v1 followed by the position of the number 3 in square brackets. And as you see, our output's the number 3. We can modify this approach to extract more than one element from a vector. Say I want to extract the numbers 9 and 8, then we type v1 followed by a vector with numbers 2 and 3 within square brackets, where 2 and 3 represent the positions of 9 and 8 in v1. Similarly, say I want to extract 5, 8 and 3 from v1, then we type v1 followed by a vector with numbers 1, 3 and 4 within square brackets, and as you can see we get these numbers as an output vector. Here 1, 3 and 4 indicate the positions of the number 5, 8 and 3 in v1. Before we wrap up this topic, I want to share two alternate approaches that can come quite handy at times. The first one is to subset using logical vectors. We can conduct the same operation of subsetting 5, 8 and 3 by passing a logical vector with true in position of numbers we want to extract and false in place of numbers we do not want to extract. As you can see, we get these numbers as an output vector. By the way, here T stands for true and F stands for false. In this new approach, we replace the vector which explicitly mentioned the position of elements with a new vector that provides the same information, but in a yes-no format using Boolean values. The second alternate approach is what I call the 1- approach. Going back to the same example of extracting 5, 8 and 3, this approach relies on removing the elements we don't need so that the output contains the elements we actually need. We can apply this approach here by simply eliminating 9 rather than trying to extract the other 3 numbers. The way to do this is by passing the position of 9 but preceded by a negative sign within the square brackets as shown. This approach can be scaled to other problems as well. Say I want only 5 and 3 from v1, then I can pass a vector with elements 2 and 3, where 2 and 3 are the positions of 9 and 8, the numbers we don't want, within square brackets but preceded with a negative sign as shown. Before we get to the next topic, I wanted to urge all of you to provide your feedback in the comments below and support this learning initiative by subscribing, liking and sharing the videos. The two-step approach to modify elements of a vector includes step 1, that is to extract a specific element, something that we have covered in depth so far in this video, and step 2, that is to place the new element in place of the extracted element. Let's say I want to replace 9 in v1 with another number 7. Then type v1 followed by the position of 9, that is 2 within square brackets, next place the assignment operator and finally type the new number 7. You can see that 9 is replaced with 7 in the output. We can extend the same approach to modify more than one element. Let's say I want to replace 8 and 3 in v1 with 0 and 1. Then first extract 8 and 3 by typing v1 followed by vector with numbers 3 and 4 within square brackets, where 3 and 4 represent the positions of 8 and 3 in v1. Next place the assignment operator and finally type a vector containing the new values 0 and 1. You can see that 8 and 3 are replaced with 0 and 1 in the output. The last topic for this video is to subset a vector using a set of rules. Let's say I want to extract all numbers more than 3, then the way to do this is to type the rule in square brackets, just as we typed the position in previous approaches. In this case, we would type v1 and the rule v1 is greater than 3 within square brackets. The output will be a new vector containing the numbers that qualify the rule. Similarly, we want to extract all numbers between 3 and 8 from v1, then we can type v1 followed by the rule v1 is greater than or equal to 3 and v1 is less than or equal to 8 within square brackets. The ampersand here stands for the logical operator AND. Next, say we want to extract all numbers that are either less than 3 or greater than 8. Then we can type the rule v1 is less than 3 or v1 is greater than 8 within square brackets. The vertical bar stands for the logical operator OR. Next, say we want to extract the number 8 from v1, then we can type the rule v1 is equal to 8 within square brackets. The two equals to signs are used in R to check if an object is equal to another object. Similarly, we want to extract all numbers apart from 8 from v1, then type the rule v1 is not equal to 8 within square brackets. The exclamation followed by equals to sign stands for not equal to in R. Behind the scenes, these rules generate vectors with true and false and reduce the operation to the approach we learned earlier in this video, where we directly supplied a vector with Boolean values to subset a vector. With that, we have learned every skill that will be required in the real world to work effectively with vectors. In the next video, we will apply our vector skills on 10 real life questions. So don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you are notified upon the release of the next video.